Hey, what's up? My name's Ryan. Today I'm going to do a quick review on a set of fake GMKs that I ordered from AliExpress. So let's get into it. I want to start by saying I don't love the idea of buying anything fake, but in this case I had missed the group buy by about a year and I couldn't justify spending upwards of $200 on a set of used keycaps. Still, I had fallen in love with the GMK Night Runners. At this time, I was planning a project to build my computer inside my existing desk, so having the keycaps match the colorway of my computer just really took things to the next level for me. I wasn't able to find much about these keycaps, so I figured I'd gamble the $51 and hopefully take out some of the guesswork for anyone else who might be considering picking up this set. Now these are listed as Cherry Profile Double Shot PBT. I am going to talk more about the PBT in a second, but I have to say I really love the Cherry Profile, especially when I compare it up against my OEM profile tie-hows. Now these came in a set of 166, so they should cover most layout configurations. It's definitely more than I need for my 75% board. Now when I compare these against my tie-how Dark Knight set, which are a double shot ABS, I wasn't able to notice a difference in the texture, the sound profile, or the thickness. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I thought my tie-hows felt great to begin with. I just thought that there would be a bigger difference in the texture when you're comparing ABS to PBT. Now anyone else who has more experience in this, feel free to sound off in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. I just thought it was worth mentioning. Now one way these sets differ is if you look at the underside, you'll notice on the tie-how, the secondary color is only underneath where the character is, whereas on this set, they cover the entire inner side of the keycap. I decided to check for how much light would bleed through these keycaps using the flashlight on my phone, since I don't use RGBs on my board. I found the tie-how set leaks a significant amount more light. The darker tie-how keycaps do not bleed quite as much, but even the lightest keycap on this new set does not bleed at all. I believe this is due to the double shot process tie-how uses, but it's possible the new set may also be slightly thicker. The fitment and quality of this set is actually very nice. They don't feel overly snug on my Kailh Pro Purple stems, but there's definitely not any wobble or play to them either. Really, my only gripe with them as far as quality is concerned is in the text. Now I wasn't expecting these to be an exact match to the GMKs, nor should you for $51, but there were a few keys where the text looked especially off. Fortunately, these were doubles in alternate colors, so I really wasn't too upset about it. Now the other thing that you do miss out on is in the novelty keys that make the Night Runners so cool, but again, this is an accepted casualty when you're trying to remain budget focused. The packaging this set came with is also very nice. They came in clear plastic trays, which was a first for me, and those trays are labeled for organization, so I thought that was a nice touch. Shipping was a little bit of a different story. I've ordered from AliExpress during the pandemic, and I've still been able to get my packages within around 3 weeks, but this set took a little over 2 months, so I started to get worried that maybe they were held up or lost somewhere. It felt especially long when I compared it to ordering directly from tie-how. Now my Dark Knight set was $24, and the shipping was an extra $21, which felt steep, but they drop shipped from Taiwan, and I had them within 5 days of ordering them. So if I had the option to go back and pay extra for shipping to get these in maybe half the time, I absolutely would have. Overall, I'm very impressed. These look and feel great, and that's all you can really ask out of a set of keycaps. They may not be quite as nice as genuine GMKs, but I would argue they're a better value for the money as long as you're not concerned with resale. Now there are multiple vendors that sell sets just like this one, so it's hard to give a blanket recommendation, but I will leave a link to the seller that I purchased from in the description below. I am very happy with these keycaps. Now if you can afford multiple genuine GMKs, obviously these are not for you, but I think for a lot of people the reality is the barrier to entrance for this hobby can be too high, so it's nice that sets like this exist as they don't force someone who's budget focused to give up on cool color combinations or quality. I think that's going to wrap things up for this one. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you've got any questions about these keycaps or if there's something I missed, leave it in the comments below. Again, please consider subscribing. Thank you and have a good one.